Ben Davis here, fitness marketing agency, and in today's video I'm going to go through the Body Coach marketing method. Now, he has had massive success over the last few years, and it's down to these 12 steps that I'm going to reveal to you in a second. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a bricks and mortar fitness business, a gym, an outdoor boot camp, a CrossFit, an F45, if you're an online coach, if you're a brand new personal trainer to the industry, it doesn't matter what you sell or deliver in the fitness industry. What I'm going to cover in this is still applicable to you, even though Joe Wicks sells online fitness and nutritional help. So let's get stuck into it now. The first thing we've got down here is passion. I speak to a lot of people who are in the industry, and the reality is that some people have lost their passion for what they do, and deep down they probably should leave the industry and find and reignite that passion elsewhere. So the reason that I put this down here as, and this is in no particular order, but the reason I put this down is that, knock him all you want. This guy has a lot of passion for what he does. He has a lot of drive to influence and help as many people as possible. But when I speak to people that have maybe been in the industry 10, 15, 20 years, and they've maybe not had the same financial success as Joe Wicks, their passion is minimal. And it might be time to have a think about your career and life choices, and do you actually want to continue to work in this industry, and is there a smarter way for you to deliver what you do? Do you need to innovate your message, your marketing? Do you need to innovate yourself, your products, your service? And the chances are yes, or ultimately maybe you should take the time to have a think and leave the industry, which you might be thinking is a strange tip for tip number one, but when I speak to people on the phone, you can just tell straight away if they're passionate about what they're doing or not. And if you're not, you're going to get found out pretty quickly. Number two, mindset. So Joe Wicks has a strong mindset. He has been knocked left, right and center, unfortunately, by a lot of other people in this industry who like to criticize everything that he does. And yes, you may not approve of some of his nutritional teachings or his technique when it comes to fitness, but Joe's not paying any attention to you. He doesn't even know you. All he's focusing on is himself, his business, and helping the thousands and millions of people out there. And he's had to most probably develop himself as a leader, and he's had to work on his own mindset to ignore all of the people that hate him and just focus on himself. And I see this far too often in the fitness industry. Is other personal trainers are more worried about what other personal trainers think of them. And it's crazy when you come to think about it, because other personal trainers, gym owners, don't pay your mortgage. If you focus on the consumer and how you can best help them, mix in the passion, you're ultimately going to get results. Step number three, web developer. It is crazy to think that we're in 2020 as we film this video, and some fitness business owners do not have a website, or their website is outdated. Now, Joe Wicks has a web developer. His name's Simon Hicks. I'll bring up his website on this video now, so you can just check that out. And Simon's been with Joe since the start. And it's super important that not only do you have a website, which is like the 101 of marketing, but that the website is responsive. It has two functions. Function one is to capture people's data to give them like a free report. Function two is to sell them something. And that might be an online plan, but it also might be a consultation. And it's super important that you have a web team that support you and can move quickly, and most importantly, innovate as you grow as well. The next thing is, he didn't do this by himself. He had a business coach from day one. Her name is Bev. I'll link the website on the screen right now. And she has guided him from day one and helped him with every element of what he does, from going from like no income in the business to multi-millions. And she's still there behind the scenes, helping and watching and guiding the Body Coach Joe Wicks in what he does. And it's super important that you consider yourself getting some help. Far too many fitness professionals, gym owners, try and put on a Superman cape and think that they can spin all the plates at once, and ultimately you can't. And this is why this man is so successful, because he's had that guidance. Look at any top performing sports person, entrepreneur, they've all had a mentor or coach or guidance. They don't try and do everything themselves. And if it wasn't for this business coach, I'm sure Joe would just be another personal trainer in the industry, and maybe would have even left. But she has helped and guided him to have success. The next thing is PR. So Joe went ahead and invested early on in a PR agency, and I'll pop them on screen right now so you can see who those guys are. And that basically unlocked the key to get him mass exposure across the country and then into the rest of the world with television appearances, magazines, radio interviews, and so on. And PR is a great way to get your message out there and be seen. But with any marketing, obviously it costs money. But that's what I want to speak to you about with the PR element of what Joe has done. Is you can't grow a successful fitness business and impact loads of people's lives on a shoestring budget. I still hear fitness professionals and gym owners in 2020 say, yeah, I don't do marketing, all I do is word of mouth and referrals. And for me, that's incredibly selfish, because there's so many people out there that need your help, and you've most probably got the skills to help them, but they don't know who you are. You're like the best kept secret in the town or city, because you're just literally relying on referrals. And as you can see, like, Joe's made investments in web, in a business coach, in PR, to get his message out there, and has grown the business significantly because of that. The next thing is paid advertising. Yes, Joe pays money to advertise his products and services into the marketplace, and from that he gets a return of investment, makes more money, reinvests it back in, and continues the cycle to reach more people. And again, too many fitness professionals sit on the sidelines watching people like Joe and others that are having success in the industry, scratching their head, wondering, why are they successful and maybe I'm not as successful. The reason being is, Joe's an entrepreneur, and the question is, are you an entrepreneur? And entrepreneurs take risk, and there is a risk in running a business, and part of business is marketing and sales, and Joe has successfully done that, where he pays money, be it for a Facebook advert, or it's a magazine or PR slot, or it's an advertisement on a billboard, on a bus or a tube. He's paying consistently to get in front of people, to get his message out there. The next thing is surf the right wave. Now, of course, Joe did surf the right wave at the precise right time. So if you look at Instagram, if he was to join now, there's no way that he would have the traction that he has if he didn't join when he did. So he did get a little bit lucky for sure and surf that Instagram wave. But if you look at the backstory, he's put a lot of time, energy, and effort putting out free content to make sure that wave kept on going and going and going to help more people. And in business, in life, there's always a certain element of luck, just like in sport, but you need to make sure that you're consistently just surfing that wave all the time to ultimately help as many people as possible. The next thing is content is king, and you can't deny this man works extremely hard and continues to do so to pump out content all the time to help his audience, be it with nutrition, be it with fitness, even some mindset stuff as well. Consistently on his Instagram story, consistently posting on Instagram about the success of his clients and how they've transformed their bodies, or he's giving out recipe ideas or workout ideas. Now, you just need to be careful. You don't want to go crazy and start randomly posting content, because I've seen this happen with a lot of fitness professionals, where they try and emulate like the content strategy, the organic strategy, and they're literally posting 3 or 4 times a day. They're trying to walk around with their phone, Instagram storying their life, and they get minimal traction from it. You can't just do one thing and expect to get the results. You have to do multiple things, since I've listed out many of them here, and that's when you get the snowball effect and you start to get traction. The next thing is the method. Now, this is probably the most important one out of everything that I'm covering on this video today. Is Joe Wicks didn't come into the market and say, hey, I'm an online personal trainer, sign up for 10 sessions, or hey, online personal training, 12-week plan, sign up now. He had a method, and this, I believe, I don't know for certain, probably came from his business coach, Bev, who advised him on this. So his method is lean in 15, and then he has the sustain plan and everything like that. So when prospective clients are talking about Joe Wicks, they're not saying, oh, I'm doing online training. They're saying, oh, I'm part of Lean in 15. I'm doing the Lean in 15 program, and so on. So the method is not the service. So I see this a lot with personal trainers and gyms. Hey, sign up to my personal training, or hey, come and join a gym class. And it's just a little bit boring and bland, where alternatively it could be, come and sign up to the academy. Suddenly it gives it a completely different name, and the method used is understood more by the consumer. The next thing is team. Joe built a team, has people behind the scenes. Initially, if you look on Company's House, and I'll flash that up now on the screen, you'll see that he had some other people involved in the business. They've since stepped away, I'm not sure why, but he has a support team behind the scenes. If you look on Glassdoor, there's some reviews, not very positive, but the main thing is that far too many fitness professionals, personal trainers, fitness business owners, gym owners don't have a team, and if they do have a team, they don't look after them. They're just contractors. There's no relationship. There's no team bonding. There's no team training. There's no ethos as like we're doing this together. If you look at a big gym, normally it's just like 10 contractors in there all doing their own thing. If you look at maybe a smaller personal training studio, the personal trainer is trying to do everything himself, and you're going to get friction. You're not going to have success. You need to invest in a team. The first hire that anyone in this industry should get is on the personal assistant side. Then it's someone to help and assist with sales, but only if the lead flow is coming in with the marketing, and then you just gradually build the team from there. The next thing is authority triangle. Now, Joe didn't come in and say, yeah, I'm a personal trainer, sign up now. And the worst thing that you can call yourself in this industry is a personal trainer, or even call yourself a gym. You need to be unique and different in the marketplace. The fitness industry is seen in many as a commodity. There's so many trainers, classes, gyms everywhere. But Joe came in as the body coach, and he's now seen in the market as something completely new and different, and people gravitate to what's new and different. And the worst thing that you can call yourself is just a personal trainer or a gym, and look to have a unique mechanism in that name that makes you stand out from everyone else. And then the last thing is consistency. Look, you can't just expect to do one post here or do one paid advertisement there, or hire one person there, or whatever it is. You have to be consistent in everything that you do. Look, running a business is hard. If everyone did it, everyone would be business owners. And he's, I'm sure, gone through a lot of pain and discomfort in what he's doing, and I'm sure you've had friction in growing your business as well. But you have to be consistent with your messaging, with your marketing, with the innovation of what you do, with your products and services, and helping people. But far too many fitness business owners get trapped in the service delivery of what they do. And this is one thing that one of the biggest things to take away from this video is that Joe Wicks isn't in the trenches delivering the services for his clients day in, day out. He's running the business, he's working on the marketing, he's working on himself, because he has that team behind the scenes that help him. So these are the 12 steps that have helped Joe have the success and make the millions that he deserves. And this is his marketing method. If you're interested in finding out a little bit more about a fitness marketing agency and how we can potentially help you in your business implement certain elements of this strategy, simply click that link below, fill in a quick survey, book a call, and then we can give you a tour and a demo of how we can potentially help you. I look forward to speaking to you soon.